Hey guys, fellow Restopians, welcome back to Restopia. Now, it's evening time. Now, video title, I was wrong about Rubber Bee. I certainly wasn't wrong about the quality of their straps. I do still think they're the best straps. I've had a bit of an issue, and I'm not one to... everyone makes mistakes and things go wrong, but I think it's not about the mistakes, it's about how a company deals with the mistakes that happen. So I'm going to throw this out to you guys. I'll obviously give my opinion on what's happened, but yeah, I mean, I'm not here to badmouth anyone, but I think I've given rubber. Anyway, I'll tell you what happened. So here we have, as you've seen before, because all my last few videos is going to look very similar. Got loads of black straps on a green background. Everest, Vanguard, Rubber Bee. Now, when I purchased the Everest, there was 180 quid, I think. Went on the website, purchased the strap, gave them the 180 quid. Strap arrived in the post after it took a long time, and I think it was out of stock. Vanguard, went on a website, ordered straps, 160 quid, I think. There was some hoo-ha with the import tax, customs. Anyway, but yeah, they basically took what they said, but I had some, the import tax issue that they didn't mention, which I was a bit annoyed about. Rubber Bee, went on a website, 250 quid a pop. $250 a pop. £30 delivery, $30 delivery, whatever. The payment showed as pending on my in my bank account. I've had quite a day of it, really. But tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Is it me? So payment was pending, £460. I think it was £460. Yeah. And there was a fee, fair enough. So that was pending, 27th of February, pending. And then this morning, 8th of March, they've charged me 4 times. I've been charged 4 times. I'm trying not to say they've charged me 4 times. I've been charged 4 times. So I'm overdrawn. That caused various issues. I kind of really needed to send a payment today. I had to kind of, I thought, what's going on? It's exactly the same payment. Would look to be exactly the same day. I got in touch with my bank and they felt it was fraud and spent an hour on the phone to them. Then they sent me some, the screenshots they sent me, it wasn't the same day. It was I don't know, that was on the 27th. I think one was the 1st, one was the 4th, and one was the 6th or something. So there were separate occasions, completely separate occasions. And they were saying it's fraud. We'll sort it out. Took a lot of time. I was late for work, all sorts, just various things happened. It just was a really bad day. Any other day, it wouldn't have been so bad, but it really affected me today. I had something that some money I needed to send this morning. It was really important to me, and it really messed everything up. But anyway, so where are we? So it was early in the morning. I sent an email to Rubber Bee, what's going on? I then got straight in touch with the bank when the bank, the web chat was open at 7. They said it was fraud. Rubber Bee got back to me during the day. They admitted that it was something to do with them, that they had, it wasn't fraud. It was something to do with them. They're now blaming WorldPay. Now, I didn't go through to WorldPay. It's not like it sent me to WorldPay and I then paid WorldPay. I paid Rubber. As far as I'm concerned, I paid Rubber Bee. I'm of a certain age. I've spent a long time in my life. It's been a long time since I bought my first watch. I've never had this before in any watch buying experience or any strap buying experience or any buying experience. No company in the history of the world has ever, history of the world, history of my life, the history of my last 35 years on this planet has ever taken 4 times the amount that they were meant to take. Now, I hold Robert B responsible for that. I've had a couple of emails. I sent a couple of, can I swear? They weren't shitty, but they weren't shitty. They weren't threatening, but I just told them how I felt. And they got back to me. One of them was, it was basically, we're sorry, you can have your money back. It was like, well, hang on a minute. That's not good enough, Then the second one was like really insulting. It was like saying, oh, we've been victims to, it was like, hang on a minute, I'm the one complaining here. It was pretty amateurish. Now, Rubber B are as far as I'm aware, are part owned by the Richemont Group, which is like Cartier, Piaget, all sorts of high-end stuff. And I don't know, I've never been treated like this by any other company. Fair play. I'm sitting on the computer. It's, I don't know, it was like 8 o'clock in the evening in the UK. And then I get a phone call from Benjamin he sounded very sort of Swiss, really. I think he's in Miami, I'm not sure. But, and he was it was nice that he called, but he ended up, I'm angry. I'm annoyed, as you can probably tell in my voice. I didn't swear. I wasn't like rude, but I'm angry. I'm annoyed. This has been going on all day and I'm still 1,300 odd quid out of pocket. My bank account is still, they've taken £1,300 from me that I didn't say I wanted to give them. But he was kind of more angry than me. His attitude was, well, we've had a shitstorm here. And we're dealing with it. And he's a customer service guy. And it's like, well, yeah, I kind of appreciate that, but that's your problem. You work for this company. Something's gone wrong. That I'm still a little bit unsure of what involved. The way I see it is, I purchased from Rubber B, and I've had this hassle. Now, I think that Rubber B, they use a certain company, WorldPay, as it turns out, which I must have made payments through loads of times before. They've used WorldPay to take the payment. Now, I didn't tell them to use WorldPay. I don't understand about WorldPay and Visa and all these things. All I know is that I've got a card that I can use worldwide. I've paid them in GBP. I paid them in US dollars, and my bank has charged me for the privilege. This is something that happens all the time. I don't expect to suddenly be taken. So as far as I'm concerned, it's Rubber B's problem, not mine. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you would feel if you bought something. I bought loads of stuff. I bought the Vanguard. I bought the Everest. I've bought stuff on AliExpress. I've bought DVDs from. I've been buying stuff. I don't buy too much from America or around the world. But I've never had this problem before until now. And Rubber B, who are part of the Richemont Group, or part owned by the Richemont Group rather. They seem to be sort of washing their hands of it. They seem to be saying it's not their fault and they're kind of trying to help me and they're the good guys. And I'm saying to Benjamin, well, who's to blame here? Like, who do I get, who pays for my overdraft fees? I'm still overdrawn. This is the thing. I'm not going to get this money. To be fair, they took the money today, even though I got the straps a while ago. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all I want to say in this video. I'm not meaning to slag Rubber B off. I'm just saying be very, very careful in dealing with them, because I have never purchased from anyone I was defrauded once. There was an electric cordless drill. I think it was 56 quid, weirdly. That years ago, just randomly, I saw this payment for a cordless drill, 56 quid, and I queried it with the bank, and the bank refunded me the money. But I've never had a company. I've never had a company where I've agreed to pay them a certain amount, and they've taken more. This is the first time. Now, I think that's Rubber Bee's problem. I think they need to, I am their customer, and they need to make it right with me. And just saying, oh, I'm sorry, you'll get your money back in 5 days or whatever it is. I don't think that's good enough. But, they are the nicest straps. So I'm guessing a lot of people are going to think, well, I'll buy it from Rubber Bee and I'll just check my bank statements and hope, fingers crossed, it doesn't happen to me. But I think I'm not about leaving bad reviews. I just think people need to know. If I saw this before I bought from Rubber Bee, I don't know, would it make me think twice about purchasing from them? I said to him, I want to buy another strap from you. So, what should I do? Because every other company in the world I've ever dealt with, I'd be happy to give them my bank card, my card details. But what would I do if I want a strap for my, if I want that new strap for the Black Bay Pro? What do I do? Do I give them my bank details and then just check that they haven't taken it 4 times? Or have I got any? There doesn't seem to be any kind of, I don't think it's a proper apology, and I don't think there's any confidence in me purchasing from them again, unless I use some sort of card where maybe I get a prepaid card and there's only the amount on the card that the thing costs. Maybe that's what I should do, but I've never had to do this with any other company. And I think it's quite funny, really, that I've mentioned it a few times now, but they're part of the Richemont Group, which is an amazingly big brand thing. I haven't really researched it too much. Maybe some of you can let me know more in the comments below. Please let me know what you think. Am I being an arse, or am I justifiably angry? One wrist, live it.